Hello. Over the last couple of years there's been a lot of talk about half frame cameras and their possibilities in terms of having more shots to a roll of film. Now the ones that are currently in production that are stealing the headlines is the Pentax 17, but there are other ones out there as well. So there's these Kodak half frames and there is the Alfie cameras, Tych models. I'll talk about those in a moment. The cameras that are still currently in production, I'm going to put links to those in the description below so you can have a look. With the Kodak and the Pentax, I bought those from Analog Wonderland here in the UK. Alfie cameras, you can buy them from their website directly. If you use the code TBW120, you will save 10% on an Alfie or any of their accessories. But where this all came from, where it really started, was with the Olympus pens. Now these were designed and marketed as single frame cameras, not half frame, based on the idea that cinema cameras or cine cameras using 35mm were doing shots in what we now call half frame, as opposed to the full frame setup designed by Leica. These cameras were around in the 60s. The top level was the Olympus Pen F and the FT, which is what this one is, and the FV. The F and the FV don't have a light meter in, the FT does. And this is a single lens reflex camera, so you can have interchangeable lenses, and there's a range of adapters to put Nikon, Canon, Olympus, OM mount lenses on there as well. They did more compact ones as well. So there's the Olympus Pen W, which is the pen wide, and this was the one preferred by photographers like Harold Feinstein and W. Eugene Smith, who liked it for how small and unobtrusive it was as well. And that's probably the rarest of the half frame cameras around at the moment. My favourite though is this one. This one's sadly broken. So this is the EES2, and it's basically a half frame Olympus trip. So you've got the zone focusing, you have a little flash shoe on the top, and the light meter around the ring, same as on the trip. Brilliant camera, and I've been looking for one for a number of years now to replace it, and they're just too expensive. And then Pentax changed the game. So Pentax then released the Pentax 17 about a year ago, and this was designed by Tych, who's a lovely guy. I got to meet him a few months ago, and he signed my camera underneath for me. And this is probably the best half frame camera for everyday shooting currently available. And the reason I say that is it is a combination of those three Olympuses. So it has the zone focusing of the EES2, it has the wide lens of the Pen W, but it has some of the functionality through exposure compensation, different modes, etc., that you get from the fully manual Pen FT. So in many ways it is the best of those three cameras combined. There's also these can be bought quite cheap, they're worth looking out for. This is a Zenit MT-1. It's a version of the Zenit 18 SLR, but it was designed to be used with endoscope, so it doesn't normally have the M42 mount ring on it, but it's the same screw point. So take an old broken Zenit, swap that over, and you have a half frame M42 SLR. There are these little Rito Kodak XR H35s, and there's a more fancy version now as well. One shutter speed, one aperture. You can turn the flash on by turning the collar around the lens, and that's it. And that lives in my car. That's my camera for if I just happen to see something when I'm out and about. And then, last but not least, is the Alfie Tych. So Alfie cameras are based not far from me, and it is a multi-lens camera where you turn the ring and you get different lenses. So two of these are very similar. You've got a 30mm and a 32mm premium lens. The basic model, the Tych, does not have that premium lens on it. Only the Tych Plus does. You would then have a 25mm lens with an aperture of f56, not 5.6, 56, which is a very strange little lens. I don't really use that one at all personally. And then you have a pinhole. So this has got a little exposure calculator in the top, and you can cycle between the different apertures on there, and you've also got manual control as well. And what I really like about this is it is able to do multiple exposures so easily. So it's a camera that really opens up opportunities for experimentation, layering pinhole on top of other photographs, etc. And it's really a lot of fun. The cameras that are still currently in production, I'm going to put links to those in the description below so you can have a look. With the Kodak and the Pentax, I bought those from Analog Wonderland here in the UK. Alfie cameras, you can buy them from their website directly. If you use the code TBW120, you will save 10% on an Alfie or any of their accessories. Hope this helps you understand some of the opportunities with half frame. If you like this video, please subscribe and look forward to some more content and darkroom stuff in the future. Bye for now.